It was the kind of village where stories traveled by smoke and silence. And yet, this one? This one never got the ending it deserved. Because long before anyone knew, long before the laughter and disbelief, a boy stood alone at the edge of a well and made a choice no one expected. No one believed him, not even his own father. But I did, because I was there, and I remember the sound of his voice, a voice that trembled not from fear, but from love. He was 6, the boy in the well was 10, and that day, something changed, forever. 2 boys, 1 heartbeat. Every morning they raced the sun, through dusty roads, over whispering fields, into mischief and mango trees. Arjun and Ravi. The younger was 6, but his eyes held stories older than the mountains. Ravi, 10, had the grin of someone who believed in forever. Their days were stitched with joy, chapati fingers sticky with jaggery, bare feet that knew every curve of the land, laughter echoing down clay paths. That afternoon, the light felt different. The sky was gold, the wind gentle, almost hesitant, as if it too knew what was coming. "You can't catch me!" Ravi yelled, darting ahead. "Oh, yes, I can!" Arjun shot back, his giggle trailing like wind chimes. Neither saw the well, not until it was too late. No fences guarded it, just overgrown shrubs and the hush of things forgotten. One step, then silence, then a splash that split the world in 2. Arjun's feet skidded to a stop. Where Ravi had been was now only a hole, a scream, a thrashing splash. "Help! I can't swim!" The words ripped through the air like torn fabric. Arjun froze, his breath caught. The village was too far. No adults, no voices, just him and a boy drowning. Time does strange things when it hurts. Arjun looked around, wild-eyed. Nothing. No rope, no ladder. But then, the old bucket, forgotten, heavy, with a frayed rope. His hands shook, his knees buckled, but he dragged it over. "Grab it!" he yelled. Ravi did, but the weight, it wasn't just the weight of a boy. It was the weight of fear, of doubt, of every whispered, "You're too small," that would have stopped him, but hadn't, yet. The rope burned his palms, his feet slipped in the mud. 1 pull, 2, the third nearly snapped the rope. He grunted, cried, sweat mingled with tears. "I won't let go! I won't!" he chanted like a spell. Ravi's face appeared closer, his eyes wide. "Don't stop!" But Arjun's arms were fire, and still he pulled, not because he believed he could, but because no one told him he couldn't. Then, a final pull, and Ravi tumbled out onto the grass. They lay side by side, heaving, gasping. The sky above watched in silence. Neither spoke, not at first. Then Ravi turned, his voice small. "You saved me." Arjun wiped his face. "Of course I did. Who else would I race tomorrow?" And they laughed, broken, breathless, but alive. That night, under a moon soaked in silver, they ran home, burst into their houses shouting, "He fell in! I pulled him out!" But instead of awe, they met ridicule. "Don't be silly. A 6-year-old pulled a 10-year-old? He can't even carry firewood." They were mocked, not maliciously, just with the cruelty of disbelief. Only one man stayed quiet. Old Uncle Frederick. He stepped forward and asked, softly, "Why are you all asking how? The real question is why?" The village fell still. He didn't stop to wonder if he could. No one told him he was too small. No one was there to plant doubt. They stared at the boy, tiny hands, mud-stained feet, a whisper of a child. And yet, he had done the impossible, because belief had never been stolen from him. Ravi's father stepped forward, eyes moist. I would have told him to wait for help, and I would have lost my son. A silence swept over them. Not guilt, not shame, just clarity. Sometimes the most dangerous thing is telling someone they can't, and the most powerful thing is not saying anything at all. The boys held hands, no medals, no applause, just understanding. The next morning, Arjun returned to the well, alone. He tied the rope properly, secured the bucket. He left a note in a tin box. "Don't be afraid, you're stronger than you think," and walked away. The only limits we carry are the ones we've been told exist. If no one tells you you're too small, you might just do something big. Doubt weakens, belief builds. Believe in yourself, especially when no one else does. That's when miracles happen. He didn't know he couldn't, so he did. If this story reminded you of someone, a little brother, a daughter, a version of yourself, share it with them. Let them know even a small heart can hold up the world. Even a 6-year-old can save a life. Let this story travel where belief is needed most. Subscribe for more stories that touch the heart, because kindness always finds its way back.